A very good afternoon to one and all, or I should say a very good evening to one and all. I hope you are doing fine, and I am also doing fine as you. Okay, so today I have think about to take about the topic that is related to your fluency as well as your pronunciation. So for pronunciation and fluency are very important while you speak English. You do public speaking, you go in an interview, your fluency and pronunciation they check the most. They don't check your grammar at all. They check a little bit of grammar, but your fluency and pronunciation, they're very important in our life. And fluency and pronunciation not always important in only in interview. It is important in public speaking. It is important when you are talking to anyone in real life. Like for example, I take Hindi language, that we speak Hindi in a good voice. We speak Hindi normally. We don't focus when we speak Hindi. We don't focus on grammar. Okay, so same thing in this, that is while speaking English your fluency and pronunciation matters a lot. Okay, so today our topic is all about how we can link words while we are speaking fluently in English, and this is related to pronunciation. Okay, so I'll speak a sentence and you should write in your notebooks. Okay, so write in your notebook. I'll tell you a sentence. Okay, right. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? I repeat the sentence. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? The sentence I spoke, these sentence is spoken by the English listener, but the native speakers speak like this. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So this is the native speaker line. I repeat the sentence for you. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So they speak the sentence in a flow, not like, do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? We speak like this. Most of the English learners speak the sentence like this. They don't speak like this. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? You have to speak like this only. This is the example of linking words. Okay? So try pronouncing this sentence. If you want, I can speak the sentence for you again. Okay? So the sentence is, do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? Or a native speaker is saying that, do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So you know that here is, we are into fluency. We are fluent, our pronunciation level is good. Okay, so you should also do like this same. Okay, so as I am speaking, you should also try to speak this sentence. When a native speaker speaks, they don't use pause between words. They don't pronounce each and every word. They pronounce the whole phrases and words in a one flow. If you want to speak English more fluently and sound more fluently, you need to learn this technique, that is linking words. Okay, so today we are going to learn about how we can link words. First of all, we should know what is linking. Linking is how you connect words when you speak so that two words are pronounced together. That means that you connect two words, okay, and the sound which you listen, are they pronounced together? That means same. Okay, after I should say one example. So we have taken that example, that do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell in the swimming pool? So here we can say that time when Anna. So we can see that there are two different links. Okay, you will learn about these links in the further lesson. So we should see that before we start, we should see that there are two things we need to know. Okay, first are vowels and second is consonants. So vowels, when we are in childhood, we generally say vowels. Our school teacher also tells vowels and consonants, but we should say in the professional English, that is a British and American English, we generally say vowels. Okay, so generally say this as vowels and consonants. So vowels, I guess you everybody all knows, that is vowels are A, E, I, O, U, that are 5 vowels, and consonants are B, C, D, F, and so further X, Y, Z. Okay, so you all know what are vowels and consonants. Now let's learn the first way to link words. That is part 1, that is linking two consonants. Okay, as we have studied that what are consonants, now we will study that what are the ways to link two consonants. Okay, so when we pronounce that time, we have already read a sentence. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So in this, that time is there. So we pronounce only one time. The two words share sound. That time. You have to speak like this. That time. So we have to, when we pronounce that time, there is a sound that time. Okay, so you can also try like this. You don't have to take pauses. That time, you don't have to say like that, you have to say that time. It's a sound in between which is coming between that time. Okay, now let's see one more example, that when one word ends with the consonant sound and the next word starts with the consonant sound, same, that is the same consonant sound, that is that time. So here we can link the words like that time. Okay, and for example, I should also give one more example to you, that is red dress, red dress, in this there are two D. Okay, so we will pronounce D. For the two sounds we will say that. Okay, so here is red dress, D, red dress. Cheap places, we don't have to say p. It seems like that. Okay, so don't worry, it's alright. So in this, two sounds are there. Okay, so in this, cheap places, feel lucky, love, feel lucky. See, feel lucky. Okay, so you have to speak like this. Okay, now let's we can say like this. We will again pronounce these three things which we have learned: red dress, feel lucky, cheap places. Okay, so I'll put these words in a sentence. Okay, I bought a really nice red dress yesterday. Okay, it's just an example, don't take it seriously. Okay, do you know any cheap places to stay in Delhi? I feel lucky after getting selected. Focus on pronouncing the links between the two consonants. You need to remember the links depend on the sound, not on the spellings. For example, red dress, feel lucky, cheap places. These are the things you no need to think of the spelling, that the spelling, if PP is there, then only you can link the two consonants. Okay, that doesn't matter. You need to listen to the sound. Cheap places, P, cheap places, red dress, D. Okay, feel lucky, L, feel lucky. Okay, I think you got my point, what I am trying to say. You need to remember the links depend on the sounds. Okay, not on the spellings, as I have told you. For example, look cool, look cool. So here are some more things which you need to remember. Look cool. So in this, the spelling, that is L-O-O-K and C-O-O-L are not same. The last letter and the first letter of the second word are not same at all, but The sounds are same actually. Look cool. K, 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 k. Look cool. Okay, and we will not say that look cool. We don't have to say like this, look cool. We don't have to take pauses. As to become a native speaker, you have to speak in a flow like this. Look cool. Nice sofa. Quite tall. So here we can see nice sofa. So, sound is there, not C sound is there. Okay. Here is NICE. So we will not say that if here is E, we cannot connect. We can obviously connect because the sound is same. Nice sofa. Quite tall. T. T. Quite tall. Let's put up in small sentences which I have prepared for you. Okay. You look cool in that t-shirt. He's quite tall for the selection. That's a nice sofa. Focus on pronouncing the links correctly, not on the spellings in the words. So we discussed that when we link consonants, we focus on the sound. That is, the one word and ends with the consonant sound, and the next word ends with the next word starts with the same consonant sound. We can link the sounds, that's not an issue. But there are two exceptions which we need to know where we cannot link the consonants. Okay? For example, each choice. So here, ch. If there is ch in between the sound, two sounds, that is each choice, we cannot say it in a flow. We have to pronounce the two words separately. Okay? Each choice. So here I have given a pause. Each choice. Each choice. Each choice. We cannot say like this. Each choice. We have to take a pause, like 1 second or millisecond pause we have to take. Each choice. Orange juice. Orange juice. We cannot j in this orange juice. We can see j and j are there, but we cannot link the words like this. We have to pronounce them separately. Okay, because the sounds are there, but we cannot say orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice. If you are speaking in a flow, that means you are rushing the sentence and saying, not by thinking that you have to say correctly, just rushing, or you listen from anyone that you have to link the sentence, but you have to link the correct sentence. Okay, with the listening of sound only, not linking each and every word with each and every word. Okay, and this will help you to speak more fluently. And like there is like each choice, orange juice. Okay, so let's put up in a sentence, that is, each choice is important for us. Would you like to have some tea? Sorry, sentence I have spoken the wrong. I have to use the orange juice. Sorry for that. Would you like to have some orange juice? So you can practice these sentences and improve your fluency level. See part 2, that is linking similar consonant sounds. Okay, so here are some examples you can say. Cheese sandwich. In this, cheese ends with z and sandwich starts with s. Breathe through. In this, breathe ends with th and through starts with th. Okay, they aren't same, but they are similar. You can see that when you say z at the end of cheese, your tongue is behind the top teeth. Okay, and leave your tongue there and change the s thought, moving anything. Okay, then say sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Cheese sandwich. Cheese z sandwich. Cheese sandwich. So without putting your tongue behind, just leave your tongue. Okay, cheese sandwich, and just don't push your teeth like this. Cheese sandwich. Cheese z sandwich. Don't say like this. Cheese sandwich. Cheese so. sandwich. Okay, we have to see the second word whether it's connecting with the first word or not. If it's connecting, that's okay. If it's not, that also it's all right, because we cannot link the words, right? Okay, let's try them in sentences. Okay, I would like to have a cheese sandwich. When you go in a restaurant, you can say like this: I would like to have a cheese sandwich. Do you breathe through your mouth as well? He's asking that, do you breathe through your mouth as well? Okay, so you have to put a question mark here. There shouldn't be any break between the linked words. If you break between the linked words, then how can you link? Okay, so don't break the sentence when you are linking words, because link is addition. Link is not subtracting the sentence. Okay, all words. There are two more consonants to link. I can say one word, two words are there. Need to, do, and th. Okay, I need 2 kilos of onions. Next is dark green. Go, go. Here is k, and go. Your t-shirt is of dark green color. Sleep better. Sleep, here is p, and b. Okay, I can sleep better if there is no noise. Okay, you can say like this: I can sleep better if there is no noise. Enough vest. Enough. First sound is there, and v. Vest. Do you have enough vest in your locker? Okay, you can say like this, and you can link d or t and t to t. Okay, I think I am audible to you. Okay, for example, I need 2 kilos of onions. She asked that about her trip. So you can say like that. That's not a concern, actually. It's very much easy. Now comes the third part, that is linking consonants to vowels. I have already told we can never say vowels. That are, when we were child we can say that's okay, because no child will become a speaker at that time. So if the teacher is not telling, then we like English speakers are here to tell you. Okay, so every time say vowels. Just a minute, I need to take some water because my throat is not well today. Now comes the part 3. I am sorry. Linking consonants to vowels. As I have told you that we don't say vowels, we say vowels. Okay. So in the starting I have told you a sentence, if you remember. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So you remember the sentence I have told you in the starting? Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So here is a link of the consonant as well as the vowel. Okay, when we combine the words, they are pronounced as banana. Banana. There is like, do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So here we can say when Anna. When Anna. We cannot say when Anna. That means you are an English learner. Okay. And when a native speaker is speaking, when Anna. So this comes by your practice and patience. Not in a one day you can learn. It also has taken time for me as well to learn this technique. Now also I am learning more and more these linking. I am telling that I am not very much experienced in these things, but I am practicing more and more and learning more. So day by day, day in day out, gradually you will learn more and more as you practice more. Okay, so here we can link the consonant onto the vowel, that is banana. You can also speak if one word ends with a consonant sound and the second word starts with the vowel sound. Okay, so in this sentence we have two words where we can connect the vowels and consonant sound. There is the sentences. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? There is, okay, and my, fell in. So in this we will not take much pauses while speaking the sentence. Okay, so we should see the sentence with these word links. There is, there is, there is we can also use in a contracted form. We have studied already about contractions. What are contractions? So contractions are, you remember that when we link the two words, that is, one is the main verb, one is the helping verb, that is this, there is, there is. That's the easy way. Okay, so we can use contractions here, and in other sentence we can link the word and Amy, fell in the, fell in, fell in, fell in. You can say like this. Okay, so now come see more things to learn. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? So we should read the sentence with these vowel links. Okay, now if it's difficult, slow down and then speak. Don't speak like me or like native speaker at that time when you are learning. Speak like you don't know anything. Speak like a child is speaking. Okay, I show you a sample. I'll speak I'll read like a child. Okay, do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell in the swimming pool? You know, I read it like a child actually. If you and I know it's funny because I also learned like this only. Some months, weeks, maybe 1 or 2 years back, I was also reading like this. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? I was also reading like this only because I also don't know how to link the word. But when I learned the technique of linking the words and consonants and as well as contractions, then I improved my fluency and pronunciation level. Okay, so you can also learn like me. It will take time for you. It depends on you and your level. Okay, so you can also say like me when you would be fluent. Do you remember that time when Anna and Amy fell into the swimming pool? It's difficult to pronounce, I know, so just slow down and then speak. You don't need to speak fast to show you are fluent. Just speak in the way you are comfortable. Okay, because if you will speak fast, maybe it's not loud and clear. It can be loud but it cannot be clear at all. Okay, so if it's difficult, just speak in a slow motion. Okay, and after that just see the linking of the words. Now you don't need to speak fast to link correctly. Okay, now I'll tell you some more examples. There's an elephant in the garden. There's an elephant in the garden. So here is three links, not consonants. Is an elephant. Elephant in. There's an elephant in the garden. I ate an apple and 2 pears. These are the best tomatoes I've ever had. So let's see the last way to link. As I am checking, the time is approximately 24 minutes. Okay, so I think it will take more 5 minutes to cover, so don't worry. Sorry, I don't know what happened. The session was stopped in between. So we are talking about, already we have covered 3 parts of our linking. Now comes the 4th part, that is linking to vowel sound. Okay, so there is one sentence. He asked me for 2 apples. In this, 2 vowel links are there. Okay, there are 2 more examples like this. He asked me for 2 apples. In this we can see he asked, a, he, first word. Second word, asked, he asked me for 2 apples. Okay, you can say like this: 2 apples, 2 apples. O, u, a, apples. U, two, u, apples, a. You can link two vowel sounds like this, as I have already told you. He asked me for 2 apples. You have already linked like this. Okay. There are more examples like this which I am already giving you. That is, there are 2 apples in the garden. I'm just taking an example. Don't take this example very much seriously. How can it be 2 examples? Don't question your mind like this. Okay. I'm just taking. Okay. I can change the example for you like this. There are 2 apples in a bowl, or in a bowl. Don't say bowl, bowl. I'm sorry for speaking the wrong word in the starting, but now I'm speaking correctly. That is, there are 2 apples in the bowl. Okay. He asked for a glass of water. 2 apples, he asked. So here, 2 vowels and consonants links are there, which I have combined and make 2 sentences out of that. So the best way is simply to release and try to read the words, okay, as fluently as possible. Remember that links makes it easier to speak fluently. Okay, you should know that when you are linking, it makes you make your linking more fluently. It's not making your linking more difficult. It's making your linking easier. There are 2 more examples of linking you should also see. See Anuj, go out. Just say the words quickly and fluent. Sorry, just say the words quickly and fluently. Quickly, sorry for this. So let's now put them in the sentences. Okay, I'm going to see Anuj last week. Let's go out for a coffee. So 2 sentences I have spoken. I'm going to see Anuj last week. Let's go out for a coffee. So now you know all the ways to link the words in English. Okay, so now remember 2 through 3 things. That is, remember that linking is supposed to be done to make your English fluent, not difficult. Okay, so and that's the end of the lesson of linking the English. I hope you learned something about English pronunciation, and I thank you so much for listening to my class, listening to my session, taking my session, and I will see you. And I have started now this pronunciation playlist, you can say. So from next lesson will be related to your pronunciation and fluency only, which will increase your fluency and pronunciation. I have already told you in starting, when you will go for an interview or you will go for a public speaking, you will go for any translation work, they will definitely check your pronunciation and fluency level, not your grammar at all. Don't care much about grammar. It's all right if you speak up 1 or 2 words wrong words of grammar, but your fluency and pronunciation people see the most. In PBO also, pronunciation and grammar matters a lot. Okay, so I hope you will learn these things. Write in your notebook. I'll post the notes soon, as I already told you, and I'll see you in my next session, maybe tomorrow or some other day. Okay, so till then, bye, take care, love you all, tada.